Hi, I'm Theric. I am the editor of Ariantum. And if you're here, I think it's because you share with me a desire to see Mormon literature grow and develop and just be generally terrific going forward. We have a great heritage. It's not very well known, but we do have a great heritage, and I'd love to see it grow as we get more art and literature of all stripes published by Ariantum. And I took over as editor at the beginning of the pandemic. I still have my pandemic hair. And in October of 2020, we released the first issue with me in charge called Furiantum. A few months later, we released Hope and Healing. Late this summer, we released Joseph Smith and the Devil. And we're just about to release, as I'm recording this video, possibly before you've seen the video, maybe it's already out, but we're about to release the issue Building Zion. It is the first issue in which I am pleased to announce a guest editor has run, bringing another way of bringing more voices and more perspectives to Mormon literature. That's the purpose of Ariantum. Ariantum, of course, as defined in the Book of Mormon, is many waters. And that's our goal. Our goal is to reveal the many waters of Mormon thought and idea through art, through the various forms of literature and music and visual expression, etc. That's what Ariantum is for. And if you're here, as I said, I think it's because you feel the same way. So, what can we do about it? Well, I hate to break it to you, but we live in a fallen world. And the only way really to show people you care is with money. I wish it weren't that way, but it is. If we want to support Mormon literature, we have to do it with money. And how does that work? Well, that's what the Patreon's for. With Joseph Smith and the Devil, the previous issue, we ran a Kickstarter, which was successful, earned about $500, distributed that to the contributors of the issue, except for Parley P. Pratt because he's dead. So sorry, Parley, you were left out of that one. We want to start doing that for every issue, paying people for participating, and Patreon is the way we're going to try going forward. So please join us. Please provide us your feedback. Let us know if it works. Let's get some money to these Building Zion people and to every issue after that. Now you'll notice as you look at the Patreon that there are 6 tiers of giving, but there aren't really great differentiations between what you receive as a patron. That's because we're taking this with sort of a United Order philosophy. There is a lot of great work that Ariantum will be producing, and what are you paying for? Well, you're paying for that. You're making it happen. You are making it happen. And that's the important thing. So, you know, that's awesome. And the amount you feel comfortable giving to the writers is what your tier is. It's not really about, deserving greater gifts or something like it's not about buying our way into heaven. It's about supporting the people in the way we can. Not to suggest that art is a charity, but it kind of is historically, right? And the Renaissance, how did artists make a living? They had a patron. There aren't that many examples in human history where people just make a living off of being a fancy pants artist. It requires the support of a culture who cares about what they do. It requires grants, it requires scholarships, and maybe today the way we can help is through this Patreon. So thank you for checking it out. I hope you'll join us. Please feel free to address any questions you have to me. I hope that one thing the Patreon will do is lead to a new set of discussions about what we need and what we want and what we hope for and what we absolutely love. Thanks.